Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Friends, it is time for a May monthly closeout, so let's dive into it. Alrighty, per usual, we're going to start on this side with our goals, our to-dos, our notes, the things. Alright, so let's just get hacking at it. We read 5 books. Oh yeah. We did only do 10 miles. Was not a very active, it was not a very concentrated active month. We did do some fun things, but I was not consciously walking like I wanted to. But I have been getting my 80 ounces a day. I've been filling 2 of my Simple Modern tumblers. I'm not a Stanley girly. I am a Simple Modern girly. Partly because I have a cousin who owns a coffee shop, and I have 3 of her cups. So there's that. They're really cute. I have the pink one. I have a bright pink one. A hot pink. And then I have a muted pink. So give me all the pink. Anywho's, I've been adding liquid IV or a drink mix packet to help me drink more water, and it's working. So that looked good. To-dos. Guess what? We didn't do any of them. We did none of them. We attempted potty training. It is, we're not quite ready yet. We're getting there. He definitely has the interest. We're just not fully there yet. So I'm thinking the weather's starting to get nicer. We're going to, I think here soon we're going to hit it hard. I'm trying to decide whether I hit it hard before vacation or if I just wait till after vacation, because I don't know that I want to we're driving 10 hours. Now, granted, we split that in half, but it is about it's about a 9-hour drive for our vacation. You know what? I think I just convinced myself we're going to not put that forward. This is going to go on August's to-do list. And then we did have our camping trip. You guys would have seen our camping vlog. We had some birthday parties. It's been a really good month. My husband's work schedule did change, which you're going to see that when we flip the page here to our income. Let's zoom in, shall we? All right. So he did change job sites, which means we get an increase in income. None of the overtime hit, which is totally fine, because he did go up a week early. So we started out, we got more than we were planning on. So I'm a happy camper. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because that is way close. So our total income for the month was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. So we were 84, 12, 88. 84, 12, 88, which is fabulous. This was also a magic month for us, as you can see, because there are 5 paychecks where normally we only have 4. So our last monthly, we just had our last paycheck, was we got to put a lot towards debts and challenges. Okay. So now we jump down in here to bills. And as you can see, our rent is not checked off because our landlord, bless his heart, he is a little old man. He is sweet as pie, but he has not cashed our check yet. So I'm going to leave that as a reminder mentally to me that money is still in my checking account, and that we need to see that check clear. So funny enough, we're going to be giving him another check. So hopefully he'll see both at the same time and he'll be able to deposit both. So we're going to include that, but we're going to add up and see how we did on our bills. All right, not too shabby. We were 2156.62. 21. Actually, it's 2156.70 because I missed an 8. So we came in under, which is great. The extra did just go into our buffer. We left it like that just because that is how I wanted to do it. So jumping down here before we start our flippity, we're going to look at our debts. So for I have a cheat sheet off to the side. just to help me not have to flip so many pages. Okay, so STCU card, we did not get the 500, but we did do 436.30, which worked out great. This one check, my husband had a shorter check because he did have to get off early, or he'd gotten off early. They didn't have anything for him to do, something along those lines. So it worked out that we were just able to pay the payment protection amount that we needed, and then we've paid 100 every other week. I'm not worried about that one. That one we are going to pay off when it's ready. It's a 0% card. Now our city card, we paid a total of $1,600 on, which was great because, yeah, with the price of gas going up, friends, and groceries for that matter, it took a beating. It took a beating. I kid you not. The price of fuel alone makes me want to just scream. Now, for our camper. So because, yes, we did have more come in. However, with the way things fell, we did not pay off the camper yet. But we did dump a whopping $925 extra to it. So, friends, in our next quarterly debt update, which will be coming after the end of June, so first part of July, we're going to have some very exciting news. It's going to happen because nothing can stop me now. All right, so let's see what we put towards debt. Okay, so we did a total of $29.61.60, which is pretty perfect. Like, I mean, that's really good. I mean, we were off by what, $400? Not even $400. So I'm going to count that as a win. Could we have done probably a little bit more? Yes, but I do know we did put more to challenges. So now that that's said, I'm going to flip back and forth, and I'm going to do our cash envelopes. We'll come back, add that up, see what that totaled out to be, and then we'll start on our sinking funds. So, excuse me while I do some flippity-flippity. Okay, so I figured while I had it sped up, I might as well do it all. But we're going to zoom in. We're going to go down here first. So, as you can see, we actually did really well down here. We did come in over on groceries because it did give us $25 more for our camping week because I knew we would probably need that. We did end up spending all of our camping money on, we had to get a sleeping bag for little man. We had to get a camp chair for him. And then we had to get just camping things. I did increase that, and we actually did not spend it all, which I'm happy about. Cody ended up getting his 30 every week, which is totally normal. Our coffee, we did reduce that. We did not end up spending as much, which I'm happy about. And eating out was the same because when I had planned on taking the kids out after Claire's last day of school, however, they ended up doing a barbecue at school, so we didn't spend as much. So let's add this up, see what we came in at, and then we will jump up to our sinking funds. Okay, so we saved about, what is that, $35? That's pretty good. That is good, if I do say so myself. All right, now let's jump up here. So, as you can see, almost everything is the same, and then we will fill these in really quick. I did not, because I don't flip for those ones. Don't ask me. There is no method to my madness. It is just pure chaos. Just understand that. So, for the top ones here, so these are all the ones we do in cash. From here up is cash. From here down is our long-term savings. So, family fun, clothing, date night, pets, chickens pets, these four were all the same. So, 25, 25, 25, 150, all the same. Chickens, we did reduce down because they're sitting pretty good right now and they don't need any extras, so I'm not doing anything. I'm not stuffing that at the moment. We've been selling some eggs, so we have this up to 250. Actually, no, it should be at 300 because we added a challenge. However, I am going to buy an egg washer, so there's that. Garden, we did bump up in replace of this because we've spent some money from it. I did buy green stock. You guys will be getting an unboxing of my green stock and a tour of the garden coming soon. Gifts, anniversary, and this one I'm impressed by because end of the world is always the catch-all of the $1 that's left over. And I am so impressed that I actually like guessed it right. Like nail head got it. I'm really proud of that because we were going off guesstimated numbers and it worked out. So birthdays, we did not stuff the 25. However, we did finish a challenge and we're able to put that in there. So I don't count the finished challenges in this budget because they're counted separately. That's not how I do my closeout here. Now holidays, they got their 250. Nails, we ended up only stuffing 60. If you've watched any of my stuffings, you know that my nail tech got really sick, and so I couldn't go see her, and therefore it bumped me out a few weeks. So I actually am not going to stuff this for the whole month of June because we are so well ahead. I have one appointment in June and then one appointment in July. So I will probably start stuffing this again probably when we come back in July. Wax, we still haven't gone yet. I got to figure out when we're going. I did stop when I hit $100 in there. I think that's plenty for a first appointment, and then once we kind of get established, we'll figure out from there. Now, this is where the ring-ding-a-ding-ding came in. We put $690 to challenges, which is super exciting. 350 of that was with our Magic Month check, which is great. It was our last, you'll see that stuffing actually coming up later this week. But basically, we took a big chunk to put to challenges so that we can really get our 100 envelope challenge done before we head off to Yellowstone, because we are slowly running out of time and I gotta get the money in there. So now for our long-term savings. So we did hit our $1,000 goal. So Christmas got 210 of that. Our emergency fund got 75. Our car maintenance got the big number of 500, which it needed it, so I'm not even mad about it. Propane only got 20. Health and medical got 65. Preschool got a whopping 125. We're going to start hitting that one hard here soon because Christmas will be done next in June. It will be for complete. And then my husband's hobbies, hunting and fishing, got $5. So this totals up to the 1,000, which was our goal. I'm really proud of that. We did great. So let's add this up and see how things did, and then we'll run our final numbers on this closeout. $23.78 for sinking funds. So now let's dive over here and see how these numbers pan out. Alright, sorry guys, tiny humans coming in to interrupt. Gotta love it. Summer vacation. So, okay, so we are over $274.70, which is roughly about right of what's like in our buffer plus what we put sometimes set aside for. Oh, yeah, because 200 of this was set aside for dues, and that was not included in here, or not dues, sorry, our health and welfare. So when my husband goes to this different union, we have to set aside money to cover our health and welfare because they don't pay enough to do that. So his employer gives us the money and we just have to set it aside. So that's where the 200 is. And then the 74.70, which includes the negative from last month, that is our buffer. So that all pans out. That works out. Guys, I'm finally 5 months later, getting the hang of this monthly closeout because we are not monthly budgeters. The monthly budget for us is a guideline. The weekly budget is our hard and fast. So, alrighty, friends, that is our monthly closeout. We are doing a phenom. I am really proud of us. We are making moves on our debts. We are sticking to our budgets, and we're going to hopefully cash flow our entire vacation. Which I am very excited about. And yeah, we're making money moves and doing what we can. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this monthly closeout, I give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave me a comment down below with let's leave a flower today because I love flowers and it is nice out. It's a beautiful day out. Leave that down in the comments. And friends, until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.